Fitzmaurice.
I welcome the opportunity on the debate. People need to realise there's about 165 million tonnes of goods hauled around this country every year, 13.6 billion miles done by hauliers. And anyone that knows, I have a truck licence, I drive truck, I drove them a lot of my life. Anyone that knows it, they'll see the council go along and they take 2 swipes of the road. But the 3rd and 4th swipes is where the mirror of the bus or the lorry or anything has gone along. And let no one go telling me that a bird has an nest abroad on the side of the road. The facts are there's 2 more swipes that's catching the mirrors in the buses going to school plus the trucks. That's the reality of it. And quality of roads is a problem. The reality for a truck driver at the moment is you buy a truck for $6,000 in VAT. You pay 23% in VAT in every drop of diesel you have. 19 cents a litre in every litre is carbon tax, another tax. Trailer, to tax it, you have to pay, it's a tax. The trailer, DOE, and it's a tax. Tyres, VAT, and to get rid of the tyre, another tax. I've covered the carbon. If you look at the amount of tax, like they talk about keep our lit and keep trucking, well, I'll tell you one thing, I don't know how the exhaust is even going with the amount of money one lorry has to actually pay in tax. There's also another problem, Minister, that we've allowed in this country. From Eastern Bloc countries, they are coming in, cutting the daylights. They have a different rate for their drivers, a different rate for their tyres, a different rate for their insurance, a different rate for every part of that truck that you have to do. And they are cutting the daylights out of our hauliers here. And if you look at trying to get someone even to drive a lorry, it's between 5,000 and 7,000 now to try and get your tests, do your CPCs, go right through the whole lot. We are driving youngsters actually away from going near trucking. And when you talk about environment, I do acknowledge that there's a rebate there at the moment, but in HVO, which will cut your emissions by 90%, actually, and it's dearer fuel, there is no rebate. So people talk about COP 30 and COP 40 or whatever they want to talk about, and in actual fact they're not interested. If you wanted to do something, you'd give a rebate on the likes of the HVO. I think that, Minister, we need to look at the way lorry drivers or lorry hauliers and people that own lorries are being treated in this country. Also, coming down in January, and you know, it's one of these things that has to be done for workers, but auto enrolment for small 2 and 3 size business is going to cause a problem. And let's be honest about it. I've talked to a number of people and they will tell you that this is going to be a problem in the industry. But I would ask one thing. How come when we go to London with the truck, how come when we go to France, we're screwed in each place by 10 or 20 euro, the truck has to pay ahead of it. Eastern Bloc lorry drivers or lorry owners are coming across here, cutting the daylights out of it, and they're not hit like our guys are hit when we go to the country.